Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer here. What is up, guys? It's another day. Man, I got some news for y'all. So, last week, actually no, this weekend, today's Tuesday, the 22nd, or the 23rd, Tuesday the 22nd. So on Sunday, my dad and I, for Father's Day, working on the car, and we managed to get something done that I'm super stoked about. Let me show you guys. So as you all can see, look at this beauty. Look at this. Just look at how this looks right there. Oh my goodness. So we managed to get the engine all fitted, which is sick. Here are the excessive manufacturing engine mounts, and here's the other side. This is looking pretty sick, pretty clean. And check the clearance back here. Let me focus real quick. It's not too bad. It's about an inch right here. There's a little plug on the back there that's pretty tight, I guess. Here is the SQ Engineering Slimline kit. So as you can see, you know, it's super tight, but it's not hitting the firewall, which is awesome. Actually, one of the things that I was trying to avoid was cutting the firewall, because, you know, when I have the car ready, that's going to be kind of like the main show. You know how I'm trying to make it look nice. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So that's the thing that I was really trying to avoid. But this is how I actually made it work. Watch out, doggy. Watch out. No, I didn't tell you to go in. Watch out. So this is what we had to do here. And my bad, I had to fix my camera. I wasn't catching the light here, but we ended up cutting the shifter tunnel here. We still need to cut a little bit more on this end so that the excessive shifter relocation kit kind of mounts well in there. But yeah, I mean, just to give you guys an idea, from the side here, it goes up about an inch, maybe a little bit more than that. But if we had not cut this part right here, we would have never been able to fit it. So now let me actually show y'all the transmission mount here. So I got all that mocked up pretty nice. I don't know if you can see it. Focus. Yep. And on the other side too. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. So the way we got it to work was, first we had to put that thing right there, the cross member, about halfway threaded, maybe less. So if I zoom in a little bit here, focus. It doesn't want to focus. But we were about here on all four bolts. We put the engine in, and we tried to test with that a little bit. Once everything was seated kind of good in the front here, we went back into the trans mount and cross member right there, and we bolted that up. If we had not bolted the transmission into the trans cross member first, we were definitely going to have some issues. Well, we actually did have some issues. We bolted up the front end pretty quickly, and then there was like a few millimeters in the transmission that we weren't able to get to move enough for the trans cross member to fit in the chassis. So yeah, we had to undo the engine mounts a little bit, kind of loosen that up so that the back of the transmission was able to wobble and move just a little bit, and it was just enough for us to screw in the trans into the chassis, and yeah, and then after we did that, we torque everything back up, and that's how it's been sitting for the last 3 days, 3 days. Yeah, we've just been letting it sit, kind of get a feel of the engine and everything kind of fitting nicely. So yeah, overall, I mean, this is pretty sick. I mean, it's a nice fit. I still have the harness thing right there because we do plan on taking the engine out again, just so that we can let me get down here and show y'all. But that is the clearance for the rack and pinion. So we definitely have to take this thing back out and start to shave the bell housing so that we can fit a rack and pinion. And I think this thing does look kind of crooked, and I think it might have been my fault. This clutch line was hitting that thing, and yeah, I think I might have bent it a tad, so we'll see. Hey man, I'm not trying to play with you right now. I'm not playing with you right now. What do you want, man? What you doing? What you doing, bro? Yo, doggy. What's your name, bro? Hachi. Damn, okay. Shit, all you want to do is play with your ball, man. Play? You want to play? Huh? You want to play? You want to play? You want to play? Get out of here, boy. Yeah, so I got some stuff just hanging here in the back. I still have to take the back seat off. And then start to take off the previous insulation. So I gotta get some dry ice for that. You can't see really well, but I took off the panel, the dashboard, and all that stuff. Let me actually show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's right here, duh. So I actually messed up, and while I was trying to take this off, I didn't realize there was a couple extra clips. So hold on, I'm trying to get this to focus. So you guys see that there? I actually cracked that. I ripped that when I was trying to pull it out from there. So I'm gonna have to get that fixed. It's a pain, but it is what it is. Yo, but I'm actually super stoked because now that I have the engine fitted into the car, I can start buying some suspension parts and start mock fitting all that stuff. Once I have that done, I think, actually I have to find an rear axle Ford. I think I'm gonna go with a Ford 8.8 and do an A86 axle swap kit to fit A86 suspension. I'm still debating what I want to do, if I go with T3 or something like Fortunato, kind of what Dave Pratt and Speed Academy is doing with their Celica. If you guys have not seen that, definitely go check it out. I'll put the link down in the description. They're doing a pretty sick job. I actually can't wait to see the final results. I think they're waiting on the car to get painted right now. We've been waiting for a while, Dave, so if you're seeing this, where that though? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I think we're in a pretty solid spot. If you guys don't know, I really want to take this car over, or drive the car over to SoCal, or SoCal, whatever you guys call it, San Diego, next year, April. Some of the guys are having a big first gen Celica meetup there. So I really want to try to get this car at least running by then. I feel like I am gonna have it running, but things happen. So we will see. After I get the suspension mocked up, the rear end or the rear axle swapped. Maybe I'll get some wheels. I'm thinking of going custom. I've seen a lot of people go with more like classic wheels, some Watanabes or Taro Racing. I'm thinking of Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna tell you guys. You just wait and find out. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to spend too much money because, you know, but at the same time, I kind of want to go all out on this. So we will see. But I got something special cooking. Something special cooking. I definitely want to have some meaty tires. Oh, speaking of meaty tires, I need to order some fenders. Yeah, for body work, I'm thinking of actually here. Let me show you. If I do some body work, I'm definitely thinking of trying to make it look flush, make it look like the fenders are part of the body, kind of like this, and instead of having like the bolts show up. Although it adds a more aggressive look, I think, you know, having it look more sleek is gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I think the hard part is actually gonna be putting everything back together. I have no clue how I'm gonna do that. Honestly, I have no clue how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I got a lot of things to plan, man. A lot of things to plan. I think I made up my mind. I'm definitely gonna go with black interior. I'm gonna reupholster all the interior to black. When I fix the dash, I'm gonna paint that black. Definitely gonna go with some custom gauges, some digital gauges for the speedometer and all that jazz. So yeah, it's a project, man. It's a project, but it looks like I might have it done sooner than I anticipate. I'm not a mechanic, so it takes me longer, and I'm not working on it every day like I would want to. Yeah, man, money's always an issue too. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked, man. This is gonna be like, instead of me buying a new car, this is gonna be like my car. So I plan to daily this thing as much as I can. I'm thinking about rebuilding the motor, having it built. Still debating. Definitely want to have a few extra ponies on there. 300 horsepower is like my sweet spot. Like, I want that. I know a lot of people have run like 190, 200-ish with ITVs. I want to turbo it, and that's why I want to have it built first. Maybe get a stroker kit, David Crowder stroker kit, just to push some extra ponies in there, right? And put a little turbo on there. Ooh, she's gonna sound nice. But yeah, lot to plan. I'm gonna cut this video here.